Hey, check this out.
Yeah, do it now.
Is it obvious I'm trying to get my watch in shot?
Get it a bit closer. A little bit. That's it. That's great.
Like that.
Right,
I probably should unfold this leg because I can't really move now. That's better. Hello. Now, any of you watching this with eyes that vaguely function will probably have already noticed my horrifically terrifying teeth. I thought what I really needed was to look more like a Bond villain. It's a bold look, I know. Pretty soon they're going to be off and I'll have really good teeth. Anyway, back to band business. As Rob has mentioned in the last video, we now found ourselves in a position with no singer. Job number one, find a new singer. So we'd previously recorded and released some cover versions a few years ago where Gav didn't do all the singing. Actually, Rob did some singing, and we got a lot of positive feedback on that, and at that time realised actually Rob was a pretty good singer, and Jim was doing some backing singing. The two voices meshed together just sounded great. Whilst on a night out, Dirk and I sort of asked them if they might fancy being the singers. Rob immediately said yes, and Jim immediately said no. So we refused Jim's refusal and moved forwards with Rob and Jim singing in the band. And the fact they're twins seemed to work quite well in our heads anyway. Now, there was an issue with Rob in particular moving over to vocals because he was currently inhabiting a drum kit for the band, and this created a problem because he didn't want to sing and play drums at the same time, understandably. That's impossible. So we now moved on to job number two, find a drummer. So over beers, we discussed whether we really wanted to bring in another member who would destabilise the chemistry of the incredible relationships, the 25-year history, the in-jokes, the infighting, all of the politics that go with being in a band. We thought, why not try experimenting with technology and utilise a virtual drummer and virtual keys and synths with in-ear monitors, so that when we played live, you would be able to hear drums and keys, but they wouldn't actually need to physically be someone there playing them. We thought, let's start rehearsing again because we'd quite like to play some gigs soon. That was also a bit of a problem because we'd been rehearsing at Gav's house, who was the singer who wasn't there anymore. Band job number three became find a rehearsal room. Now, as luck would have it, in my back garden, I had recently built a gym. So we destroyed the gym and, much to my wife's discontent, set up a temporary rehearsal room. So we started rehearsing. We got the old songs out of the box and we started playing them, and some of them sounded pretty good. Unfortunately, with a new singer, we realised pretty quickly that we had to change the key of every single song. For those not technically minded musically, if you can play a song somewhere on the guitar and then you change the key, you have to learn it somewhere else. And when the singer asks you to learn it in 12 different places to see which one of the 12 he prefers, that's quite a lot of work.
Can you change key for me, please? Just a bit more. Let's go up one more. Off!
We worked our way through that madness, and at the end of the experiment, we decided to drop 9 of the songs. No! The songs we wanted to actually keep, now in a different key, with different melodies, of course, also required different lyrics. So the keys had changed, the melody had changed, the lyrics had changed, everything changes. So we found ourselves in a position with a new singer, a new backing singer, some keys and drums now being played virtually, new songs with new melodies and new keys with new lyrics. Mr. Smith was dead. Which took us to job number 4, find a new band name.
And somehow, after what felt like a million names being thrown around, we landed on something.